So how do you?
Good. We're good.
So we're good right now.
Yup, start it up.
All right, let me save the changes on that. All right, you're off. You're off on YouTube. All right.
Yup.
All right. Beast and best. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building, man. Welcome to the latest installment of the Beast and Best Raiders Talk Live. I am one of your hosts, Graphk Raider. Got my little bro in the building. What's good, Hammer?
What's good? What's good, nation?
Let me see, man. We got a bunch of people already in the building, man. Salute. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, break them thumbs over at Hammer's channel. Whether you're watching from whatever channel, it does not matter. Just do us a favor, you guys. Hit the subscribe button on both sides. We definitely appreciate it. Trying to get the Hammer to 10K. I'm about 45 away from 20K.
Damn.
So maybe somehow, some way we can hit that number while we're live today. So if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I see Brave Raider, the numbers. Elite Med is in the building. Bobby H, John Williams, Raiderzilla. Salute to everybody. Sherry Williams, John B. We see all you guys, man. A lot to talk about today. We are going to put the number up here shortly, you guys, so you guys can call in. We want to hear your side of things in terms of the Denver game, this upcoming game with Buffalo. You guys know what it is. This is your guys' show. Sound off. You already know what it is. Little bro, let's get rolling, man. We got about an hour tonight, so put the number up, man, and let's take some calls. But do you have anything to say before we get going?
I'm happy we got that win. Shout out to the Jersey Shore Raider Booster Club for
Yes.
allowing me to do what we did out at Bar A. Shout out to Phil Villapiano, man, pulling on up.
Yes.
That was amazing. Couldn't ask for anything better. That was incredibly dope. So shout out to him as well.
Definitely.
What else? I feel bad for the Jets. No, I don't.
Yeah. Hey, but we can kill that whole narrative now, you guys. If anybody trying to create this falsehood into the nation that Devontae Adams will be a Jet, that is totally gone now. If anybody was holding on to some type of hope that Devontae Adams would be a Jet, that is not going to happen. I think A-Rod's days are done, and I don't mean that in a funny sense at all, because I hate to see any GOAT leave the game like that, but it's a part of the game. You know what I mean? So salute to A-Rod. Hopefully he heals up, but I do believe his career at this point, at that age, is very difficult to bounce back from something like that. So, salute to the king, though, one of the GOATs of this shit, Aaron Rodgers. But let's put this number up, man. Let's get some calls in, man. Let me see.
Where is the chat? 347-471-0361. And I actually do need to connect my phone to this shit too, real quick. Make sure to
Okay, take your time. I'll read some of the chat real quick. Salute to Joe Graphk. I can't even lie to you. This upcoming game got me sweating, but if we can do the unthinkable and start the season 2-0, we're gonna be flying high. Salute to our brother Joe, man. Definitely. Yeah, man, that's crazy, right, John? The Jets literally paid about $12 million per play. Crazy. The numbers, you can't say that, man. It's after week 1. Chandler, that contract is definitely going to come back to bite us in the ass, but you cannot talk about Hunter Renfrow too early.
We got one already. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to bring the heat with Elite. Salute. What's good?
What's happening, Hammer and Graphk? How y'all doing this evening?
Great. How are you?
Elite. What's good, sis?
I'm doing good. All right. Well, let me tell you what I saw out there, and what I'm looking forward to first and foremost. I do believe when the coach says that he uses week 1 as a continuation of the preseason, I really believe that. I really do. By how they're just like filling things out. They're gonna, what can they use? What do they look like? What are they responding to? Things like that. So I think you saw a little bit of that in the game. And remember, like, they didn't play. They played one series in the preseason, unlike other teams. So I really, they're building. They're building, and there's no better way to do that than doing it while you win. And so for the most part, I just saw rust out there. I saw rust. Now they had game speed going 100%. And all those things, and doing all different types of installations that we will continue to see, because I don't think we haven't seen everything since week 1. You know what I'm saying? So I just it trips me out how people just go to the extreme on like the game one. Game one, they're like so volatile. Everything is so fucking volatile. But I get it.
Let me ask you real quick. So everybody says that we kind of approach this Denver game vanilla, right? Let me ask you. Put your Josh McDaniels cap on. How do you approach this Buffalo game come Sunday?
I don't. How you approach it, for one, you have to be ultra physical, because I'm telling you right now, it's a continuation of last year. When you look at Josh Allen, he's a little skittish out there. He's a little skittish in the pocket. He's running, it's like he's making 1, 2, maybe 2 reads at most, and he's trying to run. He's trying to make something happen with his feet. And so I'm saying to my linebackers, you have to play like a semi-spy situation with him. So so the linebacker play is going to be even more infinitely important on top of because I don't think they're gonna wear us out on using tight ends to attack us. I still think that their best playmakers are on the outside with Stephon Diggs and anything else, but it's gonna be able to maintain passing and rushing lanes when it comes to playing Josh Allen, because he's looking to go up the field, unlike Russell, who's looking to move outside of the pocket to not to run upfield, but to look downfield. He'll do both, but most of the time he's looking to like go for 20, 15, however many yards. That's how
I think Diggs is always going to get his regardless, and Gabe Davis is always known to have 1 or 2 big plays, right? But I just have a feeling that they're going to try to expose our linebackers. So I have a feeling that they're going to use Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox a lot, both of their tight end guys, to try and eat up the middle of the field. I just have this weird feeling that they're looking at our roster, they're looking up and down, they're saying, Devon Diablo, Robert Spillane, Luke Masterson, who are these guys? Let's expose these guys. And I have a feeling that they're going to, a lot of two double tight end sets, they're going to get those guys very involved in the game. I just think so, because their run game, elite, is nothing without Josh Allen. James Cook couldn't get it going. Josh Allen, I think he had about 36 yards rushing. Like, he's pretty much their leading rusher, right? So they got Latavius Murray. They're not a great rushing team if it's not Josh Allen running the ball. I just have this strange feeling that they're going to try and get the tight ends involved. But I definitely hear you. Diggs is their guy. And
we're going to start seeing that third safety come into play this week. So,
I like that.
Just because of that, if they're looking to use the tight end, exclusively, you're going to see maybe one of the rookies get some activated, something like that. You might see a third. I just think our linebackers can cover that. I think Diablo, he's ready for that. He's taking that on his shoulders. He knows it's happening. But they know they're the weak points. People are going to attack them in that manner.
Yeah. Hammer, let me ask you this. Hey, real quick, Hammer. What if I said that I want to put Jacorian Bennett on Stephon Diggs? What's your response to that?
I'm with it, because realistically, like, Jacorian is going to have to get used to going against some of the top receivers in the game, and what better matchup? Your second game of your professional career, going against one of those guys in Stephon Diggs. Like, granted, Diggs had a decent game last night. I think he could have done a lot more. It looks like at times Allen was relying a lot more on Gabe Davis, which I was kind of questioning, but it is what it is, man. The one thing we have to look into and take into consideration is that Bills offensive line. If our defensive line shows up and puts a lot of pressure on this offensive line, Allen is going to crumble. 3 interceptions last night, 1 fumble. Like, this was shades of the playoff game.
I thought it was 2 fumbles. I thought he fumbled twice.
I think he fumbled once and had the 3 INTs. Check it. You could be right. And if you are, I will admit that you're right.
I could have swore he fumbled twice. Like you could be right, but I could have swore he fumbled twice and recovered one and lost one. Yeah, he fumbled twice.
Okay, so
He
I
lost
lost one. He
one.
lost one. So yeah, he 4 turnovers technically and a recovered fumble. So yeah, you were right.
So hey, but look, I'm excited about this. I would put Jacorian with all that speed, line him up. Sauce Gardner did not have a great game last night by any stretch. I want to see this young guy Jacorian Bennett go out there and get it.
Right.
Marcus Epps. Marcus Peters is on the wrong side of 30. We love him. You know what I'm saying? We love Marcus Peters, but I want to see him lined up on Gabe Davis, and I want to see the young pup get the superstar wide receiver. That's just how I want to play. You know what I mean? Nate Hobbs is going to be all over the place. I want to see these guys send these DBs, send these safeties at Josh Allen. I want to see all kind of different looks. I want to see Polamalu. I said this on the show earlier, Elite, that I want to see Polamalu close to the line of scrimmage and going after Josh Allen. They got to get very creative getting after this guy to make him create some turnovers. If you put some pressure on this guy, he's definitely going to give you at least 2.
Yeah.
At least 2. So, Elite, what else you got for us before we take some more callers?
Yeah, only thing I want to say before I get up out of here, fellas, is I just really want the nation to overstand, not under. I want you to be overstanding of this offensive philosophy. Like, I see folks out here understand that every person is not going to get off every single week. They truly game plan for where their ultimate advantage is in that game, in that particular game. Not something because you had 1,000 yards 2 seasons ago. And I'm speaking in particularly with Hunter Renfrow. And why he only saw X amount of snaps, 22% of the time on the field, is because that's not where the advantage was for this team on Sunday. It just wasn't. The advantage was with Jacoby. It was with Jacoby, and that's just what it is. And that's how they game. That's how they do their business. They're going to see where they can be most exploited. Where can we exploit this defense?
Hondo is reporting. I actually, after the coffee and convo, went and watched a piece of his podcast, and he did say that he's hearing that Jacoby Myers may be active this Sunday. So we're just waiting to see what's going on with the concussion protocol. But that would be big for this offense. I mean, personally, I'm not going to rush him back. I mean, he has to pass, concussion protocol anyway. But that would be big for this offense because we need all hands on deck come Sunday against the Buffalo Bills. Right. Elite, as always, sis, we love you. Make sure you call in next week so we can get you rocking again. We're gonna get a few calls in, okay?
All right, fellas.
Hey, salute.
No doubt. Yes. Back in the chat room.
Take care.
Salute to Franklin Skinner, Planet Raiders own as well. Jimmy's going to have to keep his eye on Milano. He's a great cover linebacker and covers the middle of the field for those crossing and dig routes. You are definitely right, Franklin Skinner. Facts. Definitely keep an eye on Milano, one of the greatest linebackers in the game today. Salute to my dog, sweet. Franklin Skinner.
We got Miguel from Fort Worth, Texas in the building.
Yo,
what's up? Yo, hey, docs. What's going on, fellas? Good evening. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, bro, but I talked to you at the Maxx Crosby camp. I got a picture of you and my boy. We chatted up for about a good 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. What's going on with you, brother?
What's up, man? So I just wanted to say, personally, what I think about the upcoming Bills game is very winnable. Very, very winnable. And I want the nation to understand that. I saw Tyree get a lot of hate, and yeah, he looked pretty bad, but I don't know. To me, it just looked like he was in his head, man. I mean, he's a rookie. All rookies are going to make mistakes. I think he has a bounce back game this week, and I think that he's going to be the key, him and Maxx, getting that pressure on Josh Allen.
What you got, Hammer?
I agree because that's my guy. A lot of people already started with the hate, but you know what? We saw the same shit last season with Chandler Jones. His first few games, you guys are really, really going off on him. Oh, he's trash. We wasted our money. Dude was playing in a scheme. We saw what we saw to Tyree was a very small sample Sunday. You guys have to give him some time. He's a rookie. He wasn't really doing much throughout training camp, throughout the preseason. He only played like 8-9 plays the entire final preseason game, and that was him just finally getting some full contact in. Give it some time. Be patient. I think he will be just fine. Shout out to Noose real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Appreciate you, brother, on the $100 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Salute, salute, salute. And shout out to Ocean Boy as well on the $5 Graphk Hammer. You know what scuffs my Tims. During the game, some of our nation were so negative saying Josh is a bad coach and we're going to lose. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I've had that conversation, my sentiments on fans, and it is what it is, man. People have, everybody has an opinion, and opinions are like assholes.
Let me chime in a little bit. You know, with Tyree, I've kind of said my piece on him as well this morning. Yes, he looked a little winded out there. You can tell he's definitely not in game shape at this point. The problem is his get off is very slow. It's been like that since Texas Tech. He can kind of bully those guys around at the collegiate level. It's the NFL level. You know what I mean? It's totally different. Like Garrett Bowles looked like he had a low key day off because of that get off. Like he has to improve on his technique. Right. He has to improve on his speed. He has to improve, on his conditioning. You know what I mean? Conditioning. Like someone said earlier on the show, he needs to be on a treadmill at the headquarters immediately. You know what I'm saying? Get his wind back because there was a few plays that I seen where it looked like he took off, but he really didn't take off. He was just completely winded. Like he was completely took out of the game on the left side. And we can't live with that. You know what I mean? I understand he's a top 10 pick. I understand that Josh McDaniels is going to give this guy every opportunity to continue to be out there and get these reps as he should. But at the end of the day, if he does not get it together soon, you know what I mean? Everybody always goes back to Khalil Mack starting his season or starting his career out pretty slow, right? 4 sacks, 5 sacks, I believe, his rookie year. But the difference was you seen the athleticism on display with Khalil Mack. You've seen something different. You've seen that dog in him. And we're just waiting on Tyree to, you know what I mean? We need that to come out. We need to see something different. We need to see just bring something to spin. I need to see something to his game.
Hey, I'm speaking into existence right now this Sunday, man. This Sunday, he's going to come up. Hey, I wanted to say 2 more things. Number one, I have a homeboy. He's a big Bills fan. And for what it is, I'm not trying to spread anything, but he did tell me that Josh Allen he had an injury last year, like in his elbow or something, and that he didn't get a surgery over the break, or not over the break, over the off season or anything. And I talked to him today, and he straight up told me, he's like, man, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with Josh, man. Like he's not 100%. Something's wrong with that elbow or something. Something happened last year where he had I think on his throwing arm. And he didn't get it taken care of over the offseason.
What happened last year was the ball. Yeah. What happened was the ball left him. That's what happened. his coordinator left and took his coaching position. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is true. But I saw the game. He don't thumbs up with him, man. Like he don't look right. And then one more thing, my bad, one more thing.
No, you good.
Our offense, man. There's I saw, Zach Wilson, okay, yeah, he's trash, whatever. But man, there's no reason why we can't also have our way with them, man. Like I think Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall put up over 100 yards yesterday. Easy. He was just running all over him. I think Josh Jacobs goes off too, man. Just straight up.
Again, this
he's
is
the
another.
key, and I think, I'm not trying to
This is another guy that was not there throughout training camp, was not there in the preseason, and he just came back the week before, or the week of, really, because they really didn't practice that much the week before going into week 1. So he's another one that's just got to adjust and just ease his way back in. Like he knows this offense, but we don't need any soft tissue damage or anything happening with him. So just let it run its course. And Graphk pointed this out yesterday. Like, look, he didn't have to rush for over 100 yards on Sunday, but a couple of key blocks is what made this team win on Sunday. So, look, if he's not catching and getting a shit ton of yards, if he's not running the ball and getting a shit ton of yards, but still finding a way to contribute, I'm still good with it.
Yeah, and
team wins, man. Team wins.
I think PFF put something out there too. That I think we had the number 2 this week. If anyone goes by PFF, right? I know a lot of people take what they say as gospel, but they had our pass pro offensive line pass pro rated number 2, and they had our run blocking rated number 12. I don't know what they seen in terms of the run blocking to be at 12. But that needs to improve this upcoming week because we have to run the ball crazy on Buffalo. I said this earlier on, and I'm going to say it all week long. You have to slow this game down. You don't give Josh Allen the ball and let him go out there and control the game. Keep him off the field as much as possible. Run. Open up the pass here and there, yes, but keep these guys, keep their playmakers off the field. Their defense is good. Don't get me wrong. They have some nice DBs, safety room. But, I like our offense and I like our chances with our O on the field as much as possible. Give Josh Jacobs the ball, slow the game down. You do not want to go out there and have a, have a duel with Josh Allen with Jimmy G. You're not going to win that. I'm sorry. And Josh, even with Josh Allen struggling, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You still don't want to see Jimmy G
sure.
go out there and have a battle with him. Appreciate you, my brother, for calling in. We're going to take a few more calls. Salute to you, brother. Hey, next time I have something going on out here, I'm definitely going to send the invite, bro.
Shout out.
salute to you.
Damn, that was quick as fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, our resident meathead is in the building. Mr. Clanging and Banging himself. Rob Cisneros, what's good, bro?
Yo, what up, fellas? How's it going?
Good.
Big Rob.
What up, Doc? Hope all is
What's
well.
good, my brother?
Just got off work, sitting in fucking traffic here in Southern California. It never ends on the way to the gym. But so the way I'm looking at it going into Buffalo, I think Josh Allen is kind of rattled from this game, so I think he's gonna take a lot of risks, try to prove his doubters wrong. So I have a feeling he's gonna try to make a lot of plays happen. I think he's gonna try to air the ball out, and if he's gonna do that, we got to get pressure on that man. I think that this might be the game where Graham needs to come out with that NASCAR package. He needs to come out with extra pressure on that line, bring that heat, which might rattle Josh. He might not expect it. And then, guys like Hobbs, Peters, and hopefully Agent Zero can take one to the house. But
Yeah.
I think that this game, based on what I've seen, Josh Allen's catching it from everywhere in the media. He's catching it everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to come out with something to prove. I think that we need to put the heat on him. I think we really do. And I really think this game needs to be won when we bring in that NASCAR package. People like a Byron Young. Hopefully Tyree could actually get off the ball this week. Maxx all day, every day. Kuntz on one side. Maybe Kuntz coming off the side next to Maxx. So you get double heat on that side.
Definitely. Hey, man, look, we got pressure. Pressure needs to be provided this week. And I know we re-signed Jordan Willis to the practice squad. I don't know if they plan on activating him, but I'm assuming they signed him to bring him up this Sunday to add an additional pass rusher and a guy that can play inside and out. But we definitely have to provide that pressure because we've seen what Josh Allen looked like last night with that Jets defensive line. Those guys were all over him, and he didn't stand a chance. You have to make this guy. You have to keep Josh off his toes. If you allow him enough, time to just sit back, he's going to pick apart your defense. It is what it is. Yes, he's had a lot of turnovers, but he's still Josh Allen at the end of the day, you guys. If you provide him enough time, he's going to find his open receivers and he's going to make some big plays. So, but the thing is, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe they try and, they have never been a traditional run team. Maybe they try and set up the run this week. I don't know. Maybe their head coach has to figure out a way to get Josh Allen out of his head because this has been a trend since last season. I think he has it's a crazy amount of picks since coming into the league. This is him. This is what he does. You know what I'm saying? And he's a gunslinger. That's what happens. You go out there and try and make big plays and you either give the defense one or you give your offense one. It is what it is. This is very Brett Favre-esque. You know what I'm saying? With Josh Allen, it's just, but I mean, Hammer, what do you got on that, bro?
I don't know. I feel like it really has something to do with the loss of Brian Daboll as his offensive coordinator because we started seeing more of that downhill slide last season. Still, miraculously, they got into the playoffs. They do have a good defense. Don't get me wrong, and I've talked about their front seven a lot, but right now it's just like, what is going on with that offense in Buffalo? What is going on with that offensive line? Why are they not able to protect Josh Allen the way they once were?
Yeah,
it's definitely going to be a tough matchup, but I think it's going to be a dogfight between both of these teams. And this game, just like last Sunday, this game is going to be won in the trenches. Watch.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I get
Definitely.
that.
Salute to Rob, man.
You guys,
Let me see. Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna. Oh my bad. I was gonna say I keep hearing something going on about between Diggs not being happy with the team. You think that's all smoke and mirrors, or you think there's a little something there?
No,
Because they don't seem to be on the same page.
it's been something that has been talked about probably since the end of last year's playoff loss, and they did get a shot. And I don't know, this is like trying. This is the media trying to play nice on this shit, so there is no real issues, or make it appear there's no real issues. But towards the end of the game, Diggs went right to Josh Allen. Was like, "Yo, let's get this together. We got this." Da 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 da.
Yeah.
We saw ultimately how that game ended last night.
Yeah. And to be honest, man, this is what Diggs has been known for since Minnesota. I mean, look, most receivers kind of have that diva mentality. You know what I mean? You're not going to always get a Devontae Adams. You're not always going to get a Jacoby Myers, these guys that just love to play football and are proven leaders. Diggs is a guy that, he wants to win. You know what I'm saying? He definitely wants to win, but he definitely lets it be known when he's frustrated, and those frustrations are real. This offseason, with everybody saying that he was trying to force his way out of Buffalo, there was definitely something there. I know he came online and kind of try and cleaned it up a little bit. I'm dedicated to Buffalo and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be honest with you, Rob. If they shit the bed this year, if Buffalo doesn't get to the Super Bowl, Diggs is gonna force his way out of Buffalo.
Yep.
It's only a matter of time. So salute to our brother Rob, man.
Rob, appreciate the call, bro. We'll talk soon later.
All right, brother. Salute the pace, man. Who should spy Josh Allen? Who do you got on that, Hammer? If you had to pick somebody to spy on Josh.
Oh, it's gonna be one of our middle linebackers.
I got
Spillane. What? Damn, this is insane tonight. Hold on.
Elite. I can definitely see him trying to force his way to Dallas, but they do got Brandon Cook now. They have CeeDee Lamb. They have a plethora of wide receivers.
Yo, Malik from Jersey's in the building. What's good?
Yo, what's going on, Graphk? What's going on, Hammer?
Leak, what's popping, brother?
I got not much. I got only like literally two things for real. The first one I want to say is that as far as Tyree Wilson, to me, I'm patient with him because he ain't played football since November. So I really am patient with him. Like, let him get his reps in. Finally played a full game, so let's get his feet wet. Of course, like the first step is slow, so he can work on that. Still work on that.
Yeah.
But but as far as the team goes, like I seen Wasted, and I seen a couple other people like feel like they had like they cons about our win, and it's like I get it, sloppy play, but we won. But at the same time, it's week one, literally the first game of the season, and two, we finally got our team to play a full game together. So now they're getting familiar with each other. So only time will tell. Now they're going to get these reps in. They up to game speed. They know what the game speed is like again. So I'm patient. It's only the first week. It's only week one.
You know what, Lee? Let me say this. You beat a divisional rival week one. You beat him on the road. You beat Sean Payton the first day he went, he's back, right? We closed out a game. We didn't allow the Denver Broncos back on the football field and give them an opportunity to pick apart our defense. The offense closed that game. There is signs of life on this team. There are signs that there is a different energy. I'm excited about this, and I would never complain about a win. I don't care how you got it done. We won. So anyone complaining online about we need to do this or we need to do that, okay, yeah, there's always going to be things you need to do. At the end of the day, enjoy the win because that's all that matters at the end of the day. And guess what? Also, outside of Jacoby going down, which he may be ready this Sunday, we left fairly healthy. That's always a good sign to go on the road and beat Denver in Denver and leave healthy to go for another road game. So there's nothing to complain about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing.
So I don't listen to any of that.
Being healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that our team is staying healthy. That's one thing I said last time I talked with y'all. I said I want our team to stay healthy. Our team is healthy. The sky's the limit. And then my second thing is the constant disrespect we are still getting. We won. We beat the Broncos, But instead of them talking about the Raiders win or anything positive about the Raiders, they keep talking about Sean Payton and Russell Wilson loss. They
Yeah.
keep talking about the onside kick. Like they that's all they like. Everywhere I see when I'm trying, as far as like ESPN and all of them, like all the ball shows, I'm like, all right, like let me see what y'all gotta say about my Raiders now.
Malik,
The
Yeah.
onside kick is beautiful. It's amazing. Like Sean
Malik,
Payton, like he was supposed to win. Like
stop watching ESPN. Y'all want real Raiders content?
Can't.
Yo, just watch us, man, because we will tell you like
Nah.
it is. We give you real facts. Like these dudes, it's in their policy to just shit on the Raiders over and over and over again, and it's annoying, man, and it's old. This is why I got into this
Yeah.
to give you guys real Raider news. To really,
Yeah.
I will give you the good, the bad, the ugly. I will call players out when they're shit in the bed, and when they're doing good, they'll get their credit. But I'm not gonna dog the Raiders week in, week out, even when they are doing well. Like, come on, man.
Let me say this too, Leak.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of a mental thing with the media and the Raider fans, right? They know how to play with us because they know if they do that, if they talk about Sean Payton and Russell Wilson winning this game over us winning the game, they know that we're going to be
Yeah.
on Twitter, giving them engagements, giving them
Rather-
everything that they want because we're the most passionate fan base in the NFL. The Broncos fans are not going to absolutely destroy them on Twitter and on Instagram and all that. Raider fans, we're very, very proud to wear these colors, to fly these colors. They know that they can play that game, that mental game with us. So, and a lot of us fall for it. That's why I don't pay attention to ESPN. I don't pay attention to any of that. I kind of do my own. Just watch the games and kind of break down what I see and just talk about it. Yeah, we read a few articles here and there, we do. But when it comes to them talking about the loser more than the winner, I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. It's a mind game, and they do this year in and year out. Like I said earlier on this week, it's like if we win the Super Bowl, they're going to say what we did wrong in the game. They're not going to celebrate the win. We're the Raiders. They're going to say, oh, well, they could have won by 15 instead of 14 if they would have did this. They're not going to give us our credit. So,
They not, and that's the thing. Like I always watch y'all faithfully for the positive Raiders content. Of course, if I want to listen to Raiders content, like I'm coming to y'all. I just want to see when they will finally give us just something nice to say. That's all. I don't care. Like really wanting them to big us up. I just want to see when will y'all finally have something nice to say about the Raiders. That's all. That's what I'm looking for. Other than that, I don't give a damn. I'm coming to y'all for, like you said, for the content, for the Raiders content, the positivity, optimism, all the latest news and all that.
Yeah, you're not going to get the news. You're not going to get the news that you want. Even myself, you're not going to get it in the national media. It's just not going to happen. Bleacher Report provides some good stuff here and there because there's writers that actually cover the team. You'll find some good stuff. I know Mo. Shout out to our brother Mo Moden. He puts out some good stuff. But you're not going to really find too many people in the national media giving us our flowers. And at the end of the day, man, we've been a struggling franchise for 39 years. With a few playoff appearances sprinkled in the Super Bowl as well, right? But we've struggled for a long time. We have to earn our respect back. You know what I'm saying? And until then, they're gonna look at us like we ain't shit, to be honest.
Yeah, we're gonna earn a little bit of that respect week 3 on national TV because, like I said, I'm not scared of Buffalo. I feel like we're gonna beat Buffalo because that's how much of a Raiders fan I am. I think we're gonna beat Buffalo. It's gonna be a tough game. We beat Buffalo. Then we have national primetime game with the Steelers. We beat the Steelers, and then that's the whole world's watching. So then from there, we're going to earn a little bit of respect. That's just what I see. By week 3, we're going to earn some type of respect. Not a whole bunch, but just a little bit.
I like that, Lee. Let us get a few more calls in, brother. We always appreciate you calling in. Shout out to New Jersey, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, Raider Nation.
Take care, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, Hammer, let me ask you a question real quick.
What's up,
real
bro?
quick. Do you think that we lose that nationally televised game week 10 now with Zach Wilson at quarterback? Do you think it's a Sunday night game, primetime game? Do we lose a nationally spotlight?
The Jets game is Monday night, isn't it?
No, it's Sunday night.
I thought it was Monday night. Yo, we ain't losing that game.
Okay, I'm just asking because now with the whole thing was Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, former teammates clashing against each other. I'm assuming now with Zach Wilson out there, if they're terrible by that time, they're going to lose some ball games with Zach Wilson.
The main concern about the New York Jets going into this season, regardless of them having Aaron Rodgers, was their offensive line. So
Yeah.
look, it's another one of those teams that, yeah, they have a suspect offensive line, but our guys have to step up, man. They have to step up and do their jobs, each and every single one of them. Hold on, quick, before we take any other calls, real quick. Shout out to Gunsmoke on becoming a new member to the channel. You guys want to support the channel? The membership is pinned at the top of the chat. A quote from a GOAT: "Fuck my flowers, just remember me. Point being, ignore the glitz and glimmer. Just focus on the real ones. Know who you are." Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to James Lillard on his super chat as well. I gotta go back and find it, but it's all good. GOATs, we need pressure to the pocket if we want some of those Josh Allen turnovers. That's a fact. Salute to everybody in here tonight. And if you haven't already, those coming on in, break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash a bell. Those other graphics will be back at some point in time. Wanted to try something a little different, so here we are. And we got another caller.
Salute to the chat, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit that subscribe button on both channels, man. We appreciate you guys for being here. Let me see.
Got R Vega in the building. Salute, salute, salute.
What's
Hey,
going on, Graphk? Hey, what's good? Listen, I'm hey, the defense, no matter what nobody said. I mean, the first half it was some bad play by your boy 2-5, but other than that, the tackling was great. One-on-one
Yep.
tackles all over the field. I loved it. This coming up game, I think the spy should be Luke. What's his last name?
Masterson?
Masterson? I don't know. Yeah,
Luke
I
Masterson.
think he should be the spy because he's psycho, man. I love the way he go all out, and having him be the spy on Josh Allen will be great. I'm thinking that the other two linebackers are not going to really spy him well, but yeah, I definitely would love Luke to be spying him, and to me it looks like Tyree is still hurt, man. It looks like Tyree is still hurting on that foot, because even on the warm-ups, it was somebody just recording the warm-ups, and he was limping at times. Like he was like worrying about that.
You know what, Vega? Though that's his. As crazy as this sounds, that's his natural walk. He's just a big mammoth of a dude. Like when he walks, that he has a natural limp because of how big he is. Pause if necessary. Like that's why he's just that he walks with a limp. I just think it's more conditioning and look, he went from one extreme to the next. You went from the collegiate level to the NFL. No real off season. You know what I mean? Like it's going to take some time for him to develop. I think that Josh and Zeke know, right? In their heads, they were thinking, we got Chandler Jones for the next few years, right? Like we can sit him back and develop him behind two all-pro guys and Maxx and Chandler. That was the plan until the plan wasn't the plan, right? Wrong.
But you know
what I mean? So
but to be honest, it ain't too late for Chandler. I'm thinking that they need to sit back and talk to him, because like whatever's going on with him is a head thing, and sometimes just people need to know that they're loved and that they're cared about. And I don't know what's exactly going on with him, but at the same time, Mark Davis is still paying that man, you know. So hey, as long as he ain't coming in the building doing nothing crazy and put a metal detector before he walks in the building, bring his ass in the building, man.
Look, we shall see. All I'm gonna say, Vega, I'm sorry, brother. If you're the owner of your company that you work for, right, and your manager, let's just say your coach and your owner of your, pretty much, you share a screenshot of those that text exchange, and you put it online and they find it. I'm sorry, it's not just that easy to say send them back out there against Buffalo. We need them. Like they're gonna treat this as business as usual. We may need him on the field. Yes. Can he make this team better? Definitely. He slimmed down this offseason. He got right. It looked like in terms of his body. Now I'm questioning, did he lose weight to get right, or did he lose weight because he was getting right? You know what I mean? So I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't know. But all I'm saying is,
I didn't think about that. I ain't think about it.
Damn, man.
Oh,
I don't think anybody thought about that. Good job, Graph.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So,
that's
but
that. But you know
at the end of the day, I
all of
don't
us
see
come.
us. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, we all come from the street and we all see what all that stuff does to people. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you know how when people are looking right in your face saying, "No, I ain't doing that no more." But listen, your face is telling me that. Your eyes are telling me that. So I
Yeah.
get that, man. I get that.
All right, we appreciate the call,
But
bro. Thanks so much, man.
yo, get
Salute.
Luke to spy Josh Allen. Get Psycho, because I love the way that dude plays, man. I love the way he plays.
So salute
Take
to
care.
Vegas.
Salute, bro.
I actually like that. I never thought
I
about.
was just about to ask you too. Like, so do we potentially see Patrick Graham start running a 4-3, a little bit of the 4-3 as opposed to the nickel this weekend?
I could definitely see that.
I'm gonna take that. I'll take the next call in a minute, but I want to have this discussion. Like, you think there's a good possibility we could see a little bit of the 4-3?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, personally, I'm not sending Luke Masterson as the spy, me personally, but I just, that was interesting because I haven't thought about that. That he was one of the last people I would have thought about. I'm thinking in my head, like, get Mal involved. Maybe he can be that third, that third safety guy. Maybe in box, have him in the box. Look, he could be the spy. But I was immediately thinking Robert Spillane initially. You know what I'm saying? Like, that may be the guy, but I don't know.
Shout out to Jeff Acosta in the chat. Damn, fire take. Did he get Slim to get right or get Slim to get ripe? I'm fucking weak with y'all. Yo,
Hey, my apologies. I'm not trying to laugh at nobody's expense. I'm just saying now we don't know.
y'all are messed
We don't
up, man.
bro. Chandler put something up on Instagram today, and I put this in the group. Like, this is not regular. This is not regular, you guys. Like, he put this up. If I can give $1 million to God every day, I would. What is God gonna do with the $1 million every day?
I was incredibly worried. I was incredibly worried last week, but like, yo, dude is legit off the reservation right now. Like, I don't. He's got to get help. He really has to get help. And like, I said my piece on mental health last week. Like, man, this shit is just, it's disturbing, man. He really needs to seek some help.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. Shit's crazy, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, though, man. Let's get a few more calls in real quick, man. Look, we're not trying to spin the show off, you guys, and make this, nothing that it doesn't need to be. It's just, hey, is what it is.
Stay tuned this week as well. We might have a guest on for our matchup preview ahead of this Bills matchup, so stay tuned for that. And we might be unveiling our first installment of what we hope to be many of Raider Roulette. So stay tuned, y'all.
Hey, real quick. Damn, so if you show it, it only shows on your side, huh?
Yeah. And I would have to change. It would change everything right now. I'd probably just ruin this whole thing. So let's not do that.
Yeah, I want to show everybody just a little glimpse of kind of what it'll look like. Can't really see it too well, but there goes Raider Roulette right there, you guys. We're working on it. I know Hammer's been working around the clock, getting it right. Our game show is on the way. Raider Roulette is on the way. We're trying to take our time, make it look different than all of our other shows. We want to separate ourselves a little bit with this. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to John. He says, damn, a milli to God from Jones. Inflation is real.
Let me show you guys something real quick for those that are on Graph's channel. But this is what my side is looking like tonight, y'all.
Yeah, it looks nice. I was already watching it.
Yeah, I wanted to do something a little different tonight, especially like when we're on. Like, I thought it would just be better because it doesn't take up so much space. So adding a couple more things to it, like.
Yeah, I've been watching it. I've been watching it on mine the whole time.
Look at my big bro showing his support. Appreciate you.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yo, 347-471-0361. Get your calls in, man. We got like another 15 minutes left, and it's past my bedtime. Like, Graphk might be older than me, but it's past my bedtime.
Today's one of them days I need my sleep. I've been doing a lot of lives and working a lot behind the scenes. I'm ready to get in bed and blow my pen and relax.
There you go.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let me put it on my side of the chat.
Get some calls in, you guys. We'll take a few more. Got about 15, 20 minutes left in the show. Yeah, LV's not going to happen. Please stop the Jimmy to the Jets BS. This isn't Madden. Yeah.
There we go.
All.
Another one.
Another one. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit that sub button, you guys. We're about 40 away from 20K. Crazy. Crazy. Let me see. Hammer's trying to get the caller together on the back end. Sorry, you guys, we have to do it this way. Trolls call in and do some crazy stuff. We got to make sure that, no one's calling in with craziness or foolishness and trying to destroy what we built over here, man. So stay tuned. Let me see. Mark says the last 2 days been so fun. Keep the winning. Raiders. Talk that talk. Salute to Mr. Raider. Hammer is the mad engineer. Facts. Hammer, I can't hear you.
Yo, we got Ace from Denver in the building. Salute, bro.
Yo, what's up, fellas? How you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Good. Hey, bro, just wanted to touch base with y'all and, had a chance to go to the game this weekend behind enemy lines. But something that I noticed frequently was Maxx Crosby taking an inside release against a mobile quarterback who was right-handed. Twice we got scored on. What do you guys think about limiting Maxx Crosby taking that inside release against these scramblers that we have all over our division?
You really can't tell an edge rusher, let alone a player on the field, to not do what he does best.
He's accustomed to doing.
Yeah, like you can't do that. Like if it's something that's seen and you try to tell him maybe, hey, you want to make this adjustment here just for this specific reason, maybe he'll listen, or it'll be, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want. But I did see that a couple of times where he went to the inside, and I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, Russ is doing his thing, getting to the outside. Like,
you can't break contain.
Thank you. Your assignment as an edge rusher is to protect the edge, contain the edge. Like, dude, get it together.
But let me say this though, caller, and salute Ace, man. Appreciate you. That's a great question. Maxx Crosby is an all-pro pass rusher. Top 5 in the league. At the end of the day, you want him to go out there and play his game. I'm not going to beat him up too much. You don't want to break contain too much. Let's just keep it a buck. But when it's Maxx Crosby and you're not really getting too much help on the other side, let this guy do whatever kind of swim moves and all this other crazy shit that he needs to do in order to get to the quarterback. Because it seems as though that's the only pressure that we're getting anyway. You know what I'm saying? Is from Maxx. So if you got to break contain to get to the quarterback, go ahead.
Do you think his bag is limited going outside, and that's why he keeps going inside?
No, hell no,
not at all.
No.
Hey, how many times, Ace, have you seen this guy chase a quarterback out of bounds? Like this guy's his skill set is endless. Like I don't think that's a deficiency in his game at all. I've seen him, keep contained and get a quarterback on the outside. Like I've seen it a million times. So I don't think so, but I can see what you're saying in terms of watching that game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But no, I don't think that's a deficiency in his game at all. I think that, he could do he could do it all. Maxx has the all around skill set completely. I'm telling you now, if you go back and watch some film last year, Ace, you'll see Maxx chasing quarterbacks, out of bounds. You'll see him chasing them to the like this. Like Maxx is not that. He's not going to always break contain. I think yesterday he was realizing I'm not getting any help at all. So whatever I need to do, I'm gonna get to the quarterback. And if it comes at the expense sometimes of letting Russell get a little loose, I think he trusts his DBs. I think he trusts Marcus Peters. I think he trusts Jacorian Bennett. He's like, you know what? I got to take some shots because if I don't, they may pick us apart. So, but I love that question, man. I love that because
I can definitely see where you're coming from. I was just a little concerned just from previous film that I have watched on Sanjit's show and things like that, where a lot of Max's moves were perfected going inside, and he's beating the tackle's face at going inside every time, but going outside, that's just my only concern, because we got Herbert in the division, we got
Yeah.
I guess we got Russell. He's just there. And then we got
Yeah.
Mahomes, right? So we got guys rolling right. Yesterday I saw Josh Allen make a lot of mistakes rolling left because they were containing right. So just want to see that improvement.
But you know what, Ace? I think also, just like Q kind of mentioned right here, he said he did that because he felt he can beat that right. Depending on what right tackle Max sees game for game, he's gonna go about his business totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like if he thinks I'm gonna beat Mike McGlinchey from the inside instead of trying to, wrap around the perimeter, so be it. I think that he's going to change his game every time. Whatever right tackle he faces, you're going to see a different part of his skill set come out. And I think I truly believe in what Q was saying. I think Max was like, you know what? I'm going to beat this guy on the inside. It is what it is. And it was proven. He got a sack yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And he was all over the place. So, but that was, man, hell of a question. Ace, appreciate you, man, for calling in, brother.
Heck yeah, ready to hear the rest of your show, man. Thanks for all you guys do. Fuck ESPN.
Salute, my brother.
Damn.
Salute to Steve Solid. I don't know how to take this. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Like, Graph, you be talking, boy. You know a little bit about football. You look like a kicker. What position did you play growing up, big dog? I was a wide receiver and I was a DB up till high school. So I played football my whole life. I played wide receiver and I played corner. So, and I played a little safety as well. So stay solid, man. Backhanded compliment.
Yo, you still got those Tupac socks? You should wear those out in Vegas.
I know, right? I wore them in the gym the other day. They looked at me crazy, man.
Hold on.
We got a caller back on the back end, you guys. Stay tuned. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Let me see. DZ says, unpopular opinion. I like Tillery. So he gets so much hate. A boneheaded penalty yesterday. Not too much pressure from the interior.
We got Jerry from Las Vegas. Salute. Sound off, bro.
Yo. First of all, man, I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Don't want to be
a
a
You guys keep doing that content.
Welcome, brother.
That content is always good.
Appreciate you, King.
That's it. First of all, man, there's a lot of haters going on, man. It don't matter how good we do, it's never good enough, man. Just because of ex-players and all, you know how it is, man. Ex-players and people don't like the new coaches and all that. It is what it is, man. It's a horrible thing that we got to deal with as fans. But what can we do about it?
Yeah, no, I agree, brother.
I think overall the game was good. I mean, Denver was pretty good. They were playing pretty good the first half. The defense was out there. They were doing their thing. But what else can I say, man? I mean, I think that like a lot of people have been saying, a game like this last year we would have lost it. But this year it just seems like everything was being connected correctly, and we were able to pull the dub. And at the end of the day, I feel like all of us as real fans, that's all that really matters. It don't got to be pretty as long as the dub is there.
As long as you get that dub, that's all that matters.
Yeah, man. People don't realize, man, you can't go out there and blow out every team. And week one, especially on the road against a divisional rival with the new head coach that's injecting all this new energy into that organization and fan base, like that's a rough game to go out there and win, man. So, you know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, all you got to do is find a way to win. And we did. So I'm treating 17-16 like it was 48-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. A win is a win. It is what it is. So, but you know how this goes though, bro. You know how it goes, man. Like, you can't please everybody. Everyone's always going to find something to nitpick. At the end of the day, I still gave our team a B, an A+ for winning. But from what I've seen on the field, a B in week one because of the pressure on the defensive line, the lack of the safeties getting beat, both of them for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Not getting our tight ends involved. The run game was the run blocking was you know what I mean? So I gave us a B. But at the end of the day, that's still me not nitpicking because we won. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. Yeah.
No.
Man, it's our team, so we're able to say what we can say about it, but it was all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it short, guys. I know there's other people that want to call, but I love the content. You guys keep bringing it. I'm a truck driver, so I'll be watching it or hearing it. I can't really be watching it, but I've been hearing it, so.
But
salute,
yeah,
man,
brother.
you guys keep bringing that fire content.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Have a good one. Raiders.
Let's go. Hey, I want to ask you guys real quick too in the chat. I've said this before, and we're really been talking about it. Me and Waster were on the phone the other day, and Hammer's always on board with everything that Shieldmore does. So, do you guys really want us to branch out and do the Apple Music and Spotify, or or Apple whatever podcast? Would you guys listen on the podcast form, just the audio side of things? If you guys want it, we will provide that. We'll put it together this week, and we'll get rolling next week. You know what I mean? So it's easy. All we got to do is convert our audio over, but we can do an audio only podcast as well on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you guys want that, let us know, and we'll definitely put that together as well. Kind of add something new to our bag. You know what I mean? So salute, man, to everybody here in the building. Okay, everybody's saying let's do it. That content.
I had one person say no on my end. Yeah, we gotta call
look, we're so heavily involved with the lives, man. It's like it's kind of difficult to do it. Do whatever makes y'all brothers some. I appreciate that, LT. 100%, I would listen, but I like watching.
Raider 5150 from SAC. Sound off, bro.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good.
Sacramento, what's up?
Good. Yep, Sacramento in the house. Just a couple of things, man. First, I owe Jimmy G a huge apology. I saw things from him that I ain't never seen from the other guy that we had. And I loved the other guy until I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? It was in a bad relationship we had to get out of, right? So that's one thing. And Docs, man, I sent you that. Y'all not gonna give that dude some problems, man. The one that did the diss track.
You sent that to me. Hey, man, look. I'm gonna be honest, my brother. He disrespected himself. First of all, you put a diss record out that was terrible, and then you guys lose. At the end of the day, there's no need for a response. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you got cooked, bro.
I got you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for him to waste his money, on studio time, terrible. It's terrible. Nasty work.
I would just my first thought was, man, Docs would kill this nigga. Like, yes. I was like, yeah, Docs would kill him, man. But yeah, man. And with Tyree, man, with Tyree Wilson, man, I saw hesitation. Like I saw him getting slow. I don't know if he was overthinking. I don't know what the deal was with him. He just looked a step slow. And Maxx, bull rushing on the inside, it makes me wonder if there's somebody else that was supposed to steal the edge with him bull rushing the way he did, because he normally doesn't do that. So I just wonder. I don't know. We'll see the second minute.
That's interesting. But let me ask you: if there was someone else that should have sealed the edge, who do you think it would have been?
I don't know, because I can't remember. I don't remember the plays specifically. I just remember seeing it, right? But I didn't go back and kind of look at it and say, okay, who could be sealing? It's just weird to me that he would be bull rushing the way he was and leaving, that side of the field wide open for him to scramble outside.
You know who was on his side? You know who was on his side a lot of the time? Now that I'm thinking about it and you're mentioning this.
Is it Bilal Nichols?
No. Not on the line. On the outside of Maxx. A lot of the time during the game, it wasn't a linebacker. It was Hobbs. Hobbs was on his side a lot during the game on Sunday. Because there were a couple of plays that Hobbs made from that side where he came down while Maxx was going inside. So I don't know, and I wouldn't trust a slot corner to really play linebacker, especially no disrespect to Hobbs, but a guy of his size rather. Right. That's not a guy that I would trust to play like in a linebacker position, bro. He's a tackling. He's a tackling machine. You're 1,000% correct. You're 1,000% correct, bro. But I don't know. I
got to get that all 22. I got to watch some of that film back.
I'll give you the login later. I got you.
Okay, yeah, because I want to see that, because that's interesting. That is interesting. Isaiah said, they had him lined up as a third linebacker a lot. Okay. I got to go back and check that out. Man, real talk. Shout out to my brother in Sacktown, though, man. Shout out to my brother.
Yep, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got a great show. Keep it going.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Later.
And this. All right, we got one more call and we're done for the night. And this one I'm calling back.
I think I know who this is. I think I know who it is. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button.
Watch this shit not work now. Or this person not pick up.
I'm willing to support, but I really don't know what you're saying about. Stay silent. We're talking about Apple, like the Apple podcast.
Shout out to James Lillard on the 199. Hoping Max can work out with Tyree on his handwork. Yeah, I don't see why not. Jacorian was beast, bro. I was so happy with Jacorian, man. I was so happy with that kid. This motherfucker.
I know that right there is wasted because I got the same thing, so I know exactly who you were calling back. Jacorian looked good outside those 2 penalties that I thought were terrible calls. Him coming downhill and tackling, that was a great sign for a young guy. A lot of these guys that come into year one, these corners, they're kind of they're kind of afraid to come down and hit. You know what I mean? Jacorian didn't show any sign of that. He attacked the ball everywhere. Every time I seen him, I'm cool with it. I think he had a really good game. I know a lot of people, he was getting cooked and he gave up big penalties, 30 yards by himself, two PIs. Man, look, at the end of the day, Jacorian had a hell of a game. So, it's going to, and it's only going to get better. I want to see him against Diggs, though, this upcoming Sunday. I do. Let me see. I wanted to remind Graphk who called the flea flicker. Bambino, you definitely called the flea flicker, brother. You definitely called the flea flicker.
And that shit was an epic fail this week.
Yo, but you guys, we're over an hour right now. We were going to go longer today, but we both got some family stuff that we got, to deal with, man. So we appreciate you guys, as always, calling in, making this show phenomenal the way you guys do week in and week out. We will be returning next Tuesday for the next installment of Beast and Best Raiders Talk Live. So make sure you guys pull up. We'll put the number on both sides. Next time I'm going to put the number on my side of the screen too, and I'll keep it up. And we'll roll like that. But outside of that, man, appreciate you guys. We're 1-0. We're going into Buffalo with a lot of momentum. I'm excited about this game. I will be covering it. I think Hammer's going to be coming together. They're going to be coming together too to do this watch party on Sunday. I don't know if you're going to be in Jersey or you're going to be home. But
no. Everybody and their mother's going to Buffalo, and we're still trying to drag me out there. I'm going to be home, bro. I'm not moving.
Then that's cool.
I'm not moving this shit at all until next week when we're on the road. Like, I'm not moving shit. We'll be doing it. I'm gonna try to set this up almost the same exact way and just have the scoreboard at the bottom and everything, so you guys are not gonna want to miss that.
There you have it. Salute to Dan, man. Love it. That's the best way to end. You both 5 stars in that content.
So, yo, shout out to those in my chat that put the tents up, and I saw the tents flying around on the screen. That had me dying, man.
Tent gang, for real, man. But with that being said, you guys, we love y'all. We appreciate you guys. I will be back with the coffee and convo in the morning, and I know Hammer's gonna be back. Him and Big Mike got a dope show during the week. They're gonna be breaking down some stuff, and I believe me and Wasted got something on the way as well. So stay tuned with that. Other than that, I think Wasted is about to go live here soon.
Damn.
I believe so. So tap in with him. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out.
Video.